What up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to do a review of Tyler Perry's The Oval, Season 5, Episode 18. So if you have not seen that episode, turn this video off and go watch the episode and come back and watch this video. And like this video and subscribe to my channel. It is a simple and free way to support my channel. It literally takes less than 4 seconds. Did I mention that it was free? It's also anonymous, so I won't know that you're liking the video. I just need to get my likes up so I can get my engagement up on my channel. And it not only helps my channel when you like and subscribe, it helps your channel if you have a YouTube channel. It helps your algorithm on your YouTube and all that. Like I said, it helps my engagement. Like, subscribe. It's an easy way to support me. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out when I post. And anything I say, my opinion, it does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. I'm also not a public speaker. I will tend to fumble my... I just did it. I will tend to fumble my words. You'll hear me say, so, like 1,000 times. I might stop to regain my thoughts. I might talk slower to regain my thoughts. It is what it is. I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. I'm going to grade this episode. I'm going to put it in between a B- and a C+ because something happened in the episode. And I was like, I didn't see that coming. So I like when stuff like that happens. So I'm going to put it in between that B- and C+ range. I have to wait because I don't remember everything. Like I said, I'm burnt out, so I don't remember everything that happened in the episode. I might change my grade at the end of the review. That's why I say I like to grade them before and after the reviews because I don't be remembering everything. Oh yeah, and happy belated Valentine's Day to everyone. Like, that's why this review is a day late. I usually do my Oval reviews on Wednesdays, but Wednesday was Valentine's Day, and I went out and I had a good time for Valentine's Day, and I hope you all had a good time as well. And I made sure to come back the next day and give you guys this review, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Is there anything else I forgot to say? Last chance. Tyler Perry's The Oval, Season 5, Episode 18. If you have not seen the episode, you want to turn this off because I'm about to spoil the entire episode, okay? I don't even know if I'm thirsty, but let me get a little swig just in case my mouth get dry. Oh yeah, that cold water hit me and was like, no, you're not thirsty. Thought I was. It is what it is. Okay, so the episode starts with Max coming into the Oval Office, and Eli's telling him, he's telling Eli that there was nothing on the camera that was in the Oval Office, nor were there any outside devices connected to it. Oh, let me spark. So then Eli, he tells Max, from now on, I only want you and Bobby sweeping the room. And Max like, I thought that's what we were. That's what we were doing in the first place. I don't even know why, what's his name was in there or whatever. Basically. So Max is like, copy that, basically. So then Eli asks Max, like, have you heard how Hunter's doing? And Max is like, no, but I can ask the chief of staff. And Eli tells him, I sent Donald home. Oh, excuse me. Then he tells Max to go get Victoria. Oh, go tell Max. He tells Max, go tell Victoria that I want to see her. I hope I don't got the damn hiccups. It's feeling like it. I don't feel another one coming, so okay. So I thought this whole setup was weird. So Donald, he's in his office. Alice comes in there, and Donald's basically saying like, I need to find a way to get down to the bunker without any detail down there or whatever. So Alan's like, okay, I'll go find out what details down there. Keeping watch. He leaves out. Donald calls Cal. He's like, Cal's like, I'm on the way, sir. Donald's like, where were you? Cal's like, I was on an errand. Donald's like, well, I want to know more about this errand when you get here. Tells him, hurry up and get here. So then Alan comes back in, tells Donald what detail is watching the bunker. Then he goes back to his office, and when Alan goes back to his office, he gets a call from Dale. And Dale telling him, Cal came back and that he needed to tell Alan something, but he would rather tell him in person, so he'll wait till he get home to tell him. And Alan's like, well, why don't you tell me now? What was your purpose of calling me? And then at the end of the call, Alan says, just remember, it's my home, not yours. And I was like, damn. I could have sworn the last episode, or maybe the episode before last or something like that, he told Dale, like, make yourself comfortable, don't leave, stay here, stay at my place, da-da-da. Now you little boy and I'm talking about something, this is my place, not yours. I'm like, damn, where'd that come from? I was like, tell him how you really feel, Alan. So then we cut away to Kareem and Antonio freaking out in the bunker that Victoria's unconscious. And that's when I was like, I got ashes on my lip. So that's when I was like, what was that weed? I don't know. So when they did that, I was like, why would they show Donald being still being in his office when at the end of last week's episode he was rushing in to say, what have you guys done? What did you do to her? Whatever. I feel like the episode could have started with the continuance of that, Donald rushing in saying whatever. And then we could have had the scene with Dale calling Alan. I don't even feel like we needed that scene with Donald asking Dale who's watching the bunker. Like, because from the end of the last episode, we already saw that you got down there. It was kind of dumb. Like, I felt like they mixed the scenes up. It shouldn't have went that way. But then all of a sudden, as soon as I was thinking that, Donald rushes in. What happened? What happened? Asking Kareem and Antonio what they did to her. So Kareem's like, oh, she ran head first into the wall and hit her head on the toilet. Only reason I found that funny because I was just like, Victoria's character isn't even the type that would do some shit like that. So I'm wondering how well they will believe her. But, I mean, believe them. But when later on in the episode, when Victoria finally wakes up, it kind of like proves their point, which is what she says. But I'm going to wait till we get to that because I like to go scene for scene, of course. So then Donald tells Kareem and Antonio, you guys are in deep shit, and then leaves. And Kareem and Antonio basically in there like, man, basically accepting their fate. Like, we gonna die. Like, they gonna kill us. Especially now. So now we in the White House kitchen, and Richard is ignoring Nancy's calls. Priscilla's like, you need to try to encourage him to answer the calls. Richard's like, no, I'm not doing that. So then Priscilla tells Richard, oh, I went down to the bunker and Victoria is indeed down there. So then Richard, he's like, they just a bunch of snakes in here. So Priscilla's like, oh, look at you talking freely. So Richard's like, well, the first lady's in the bunker and Hunter can't walk and the president can't walk. So why not? So Priscilla tells Richard, I'm just going to play this game that the president wants me to play. And I'm going to record everything. And I'm going to take notes, too. And Richard's like, oh, you make sure you keep those notes in a safe place. And Priscilla's like, I was surprised at this moment. Because Priscilla's like, should we tell Sam? And Richard's like, no. But I think it's because he said something about who they work for. So I'm thinking it's because they work for CIA. And this is something they trying to do on their own, maybe. Because I was surprised Richard wouldn't want to include Sam. And I was also surprised that Priscilla wanted to include Sam. So Priscilla, she goes back to Hunter and tells him that she saw Victoria. Hunter's like, so are you with me now? Priscilla's like, when will you, she says to Hunter, when will you get up and take action? So Hunter's like, I got to get my strength back up. I need to talk to the doctor. Priscilla's like, do you trust the doctor? Hunter's like, no. Priscilla's like, well, I'm ready for you to tell me everything. I feel like he kind of told you everything, but whatever. So Hunter says that, yeah, I'll tell you everything, but I have to go see Victoria first. Yeah, he says I have to go tell Victoria first. And Priscilla's like, well, will you put it in writing? And Hunter's like, you still don't trust me. He tells her, like, How about this? You could bring your phone to record everything that I say. He's like, I tell you everything, you tell me everything, vice versa. So I'm confused. I'm like, is she recording the conversation between him and Victoria, or is he recording the conversation between the two of them? So Priscilla's like, well, sure, I don't have anything to hide. So then he sends Priscilla to go get her phone. So then Donald, he goes to the infirmary. I must have skipped something. I did skip something. So after Kareem and Antonio lie to Donald about what happened to Victoria, Hunter is watching everything in the bunker go down. And Isaac's like, should we get her some help? And Hunter's like, for what? And he's like, yeah. Send her to the infirmary. He's like, I want to pay her a visit. So fast forward. Hunter's like, you can record everything. Priscilla, go get your phone. Then we get to Donald. He goes to the infirmary. Now Victoria's in the infirmary. The doctor tells Donald Victoria will be fine. I'm just like, what they thought we thought she was gonna be dead. Like, these little cliffhangers he be having at the end of these episodes, they don't be given. Cause it's like, I know what's gonna happen. These Tyler Perry shows be so predictable. So I was just like, of course she wasn't dead. She's like one of the main characters of the show. Not main character, but like, she one of the best characters on the show, if you will. Like, I don't feel like nobody's better than nobody on this damn show, but if we had to pick a couple people, Victoria would be one of them. So I'm just like, I know they ain't gonna kill her off. So the doctor leaves the room, and then magically, all of a sudden, Victoria wakes up. Then she tells Donald, I had to do something to get out of there, out of the bunker. So I'm just like, girl, you didn't know what Kareem and Antonio was planning. So you knew they was going to try to grab you and make you fall and hit your head up and knocked unconscious. I was just like, girl, why are you trying to act like you planned this? Now you making Kareem's story seem believable because he's saying that you did it to yourself. And then you wake up and talk about something, I had to do something to get out of there. Like you didn't get ambushed. So this is the part that shocks me. So Victoria admits to Donald that she's been slipping something in Hunter's food or something like that to keep his legs from working. And she tells Donald, you need to figure out how to keep slipping that into his food or he's going to be able to walk soon. He's going to be as stronger than ever soon. So I was like, damn. So I'm just like, when does she even have the time to do that type of stuff? I hate that, like, Victoria always revealing some shit, but we never see her in the act of doing it. She just all of a sudden revealing. We be like, oh, she's... Like when she revealed that she had something to do with Hunter getting drug overdose or whatever. I was just like, we didn't see you play no part in that, though. But now all of a sudden, you was the mastermind behind it all. And now you saying that you was slipping him drugs to keep him from walking. When? We never seen that. But either way, I was shocked. I was like, okay, that's a surprise to me. I didn't know that was happening. So then she tells Donald where the meds are. And Donald's like, how am I supposed to get in your damn bedroom or whatever? Then we get to seeing Sam. He goes to this journalist named Nina. Asks them, can they meet somewhere privately? Because he got a career-changing story for her. And she's the only journalist that he trusts. That's what he tells her. And she's like, of course, for sure. So then Nancy calls Sam, tells him about the call that she got from Barry. And about the ransom and everything. Sam tells Nancy, just send me the address. I'll head there now. Nancy's like, I want to go with you. And Sam's like, no, you just need to go home and wait for me. Wait to hear from me. Nancy says, okay, but she was already in the car on the way there. So it was just like, she's not listening to you. So then Sam, he ends the call with Nancy, tells Nina, I can't tell you who the source is. I'm just going to take you somewhere, but you're going to have to be blindfolded. And she's like, blindfolded? What's going on? What's the story? Then we get this scene, Simone and Bobby, they meet with the FBI agents from Ruthless, Cal and Desiree. Simone doesn't seem surprised. She tells Bobby, like, oh, Cal and Desiree, they already told me that they talked to you and Max. And Simone's like, this is my team. And Bobby's like, your team a little light, ain't it? So then Cal and Desiree, they show Bobby their little suspect board, like the whole board of the whole case and everything. They tell them, like, we working on this unofficially. We supposed to really be working on the Rockadushi case out in Virginia. So of course they tell him that the job is off the book. This case is off the books. This investigation is off the books. So of course Hunter, he's like, you know, he got the DOJ, all that stuff. Like, yeah, he can't be touched. Talking about Hunter. Of course Simone, Cal, Desiree, they think otherwise. Then Simone tells Cal and Desiree that Eli and Victoria are sleeping together. I could have swore they knew, but I guess they didn't. Whatever. Bobby tells them he has the surveillance footage. Says Eli been playing us the whole time. So Simone like, well, now that we know Eli's in on it, he has to go down too. So Bobby tells Simone, like, they just going to drag you in it and you going to go down too. Desiree's like, well, unless we prove that Simone had nothing to do with it. Cal's like, we're just going to have to gather more evidence. So let me get this thing. Cal, he calls Dale's pimp on the line. Why does the pimp sound like Duvall Ellis from Sisters and Zatima? It sounded like his ass. I was just like, damn, they just recycling these motherfuckers. Think we ain't going to recognize that voice? So the pimp, he's on the other line saying, when he finds Dale, he gonna kill him. Says he gonna kill Cal too. Dale hangs up the phone. Cal calls back, sends Dale a picture of his parents, saying that the pimp killed them, looking for Dale. Dale kind of gets emotional, but like I said, his acting, he's just not a good actor for me. I don't know. It's like, was he trying to get emotional? I don't know. It didn't. So he getting emotional, I guess. Cal still come over to my place, still trying to get him to come over to his place after he just found out his parents died. Like, damn. So Donald walks in, almost catching Cal on the phone. Cal hurries up and ends the call. I can't even remember who Cal told Donald he was on the phone with. I can't even remember. But then Donald tells Cal about Victoria's incident and tells Cal to go down to the bunker and find out from Kareem and Antonio what happened. So I'm assuming torture him till you find out what happened. So then we get this final scene. Nancy, she arrives to the address that the Barry on the phone gave her. She calls Sam. She's like, I'm here. I was calling you. No, you wasn't. So then some guy, he walks up to her, tells her to follow him inside the building. Nancy's like, no, I'm not going in there. Bring Barry outside and you can have the money. The guy, he snatches Nancy's purse and he's like, this it? Like, he's like, they said it was money in your house. And I'm like, okay, so this is the Rock. I mean, I already knew, but of course it's the Rockadushis because Ruth hid that money in the house. They didn't know nothing about it. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't they find that money and do something with? I can't remember what happened with that money. But I could have swore they found it in the house already, or somebody came and took it. I think Ruth came and took it. Yeah, they came and took it, didn't they? Yeah, in like season 1 or 2, didn't they come in there? Ruth came in there. She came in there. I feel like she took the money when she came and took the daughter. I can't remember though. I can't remember. But for the most part, I don't think Nancy even knows about the money, and if she do, it's gone. I don't remember. So the guy, he just walks off, leaves Nancy right there. I don't even think he gave her purse back. Nancy decides she gonna go. I mean, I get it, it's her son. So she goes in the building. And then Sam finally arrives. He outside by her car, calling like, Nancy, I'm out, I'm here, where are you? And that's how the episode ends. Like I said, I'm gonna put it between that B- and that C+ because Who knew Victoria was slipping Hunter shit to keep him from walking? Nobody, because they never showed it. She just randomly says shit that she did behind the scenes that we don't get to see. It's just like, I mean, I probably have to give it a C+ for that. Just because it's like, why don't they show these little meticulous, these little mischievous things that Victoria is doing? Why we just got to keep hearing that she did it? Or she had a part to play in it? That's kind of annoying to me. So yeah, I'm gonna put it at a C+, just because of that. That was annoying. Predictions for episodes to come. Hopefully Nancy don't die, because remember, Richard was just ignoring her call. I keep saying, if Nancy died, Richard gonna feel like an asshole. He can be like, damn, I didn't think she was gonna die. And she was blowing his phone up. Now we see she was blowing his phone up because she was on her way to that place. I wonder if Richard would have been like, go ahead, bitch, go ahead and go. Get killed. Or if he would have been like Sam and would have told her, no, don't go. Stay home, I'll go, whatever. Richard probably would have left work and went himself. He probably would have went himself. The Cal and Dale situation, I don't think that's going to end well. Are we about to get Duvall in the goddamn show? Hopefully it was just his voice and they bring another character in to play the pimp, because I ain't going to buy Zach being a pimp. And they better not bring... He already on Sisters as a team. Don't bring him on goddamn the Oval. That would be so weird for me. Oh yeah, we see Hunter gets up in the next episode to go see Victoria, so he getting his little strength back. He just trying to be 100% before he goes to have a press conference or whatever the case may be. There's so many moving parts now, and we see Sam gonna bring that journalist Nina to see Jason. So I'm wondering how that's gonna be. Hopefully, like Richard said, hopefully you could trust that lady. Hopefully she don't do no wild shit and go back and say something to somebody in the White House and they get back to Cal, Donald, whatever. But, excuse me. I'm pretty sure Cal about to go down there and torture Kareem and Antonio. Excuse me, damn. Yeah. Those are my little thoughts, what have you nots, for episodes to come. Thanks for watching this review. Comment below what you thought of the episode, what you would grade the episode. If I forgot anything or was off on anything, let me know in the comments. Did I forget to say anything? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, subscribe. I don't only review The Oval, I review other shows as well. I review shows on random. I got a couple covers, freestyles. I keep forgetting to add the rest of them on there. But either way, check out my channel. You never know what's there that you might like and be into. Anyways, thanks for watching again. And see y'all in the next review. Peace.